We're looking at how to say that something finishes or something ends in this video tutorial. This is the kanji, and let's just have a little look at the origin of this kanji before we look at the stroke order. So this is what the kanji looked like in its ancient forms. On the left-hand side, you can see there's a pictograph of two silkworm cocoons. Those are those two circle shapes on the top left. And underneath, there are lines coming down from the cocoons, which represent the silk threads. So the left-hand element actually means thread, but it's a pictograph of the two silkworm cocoons. Now on the right-hand side, that whole element indicates winter. And the key part that I want you to look at are those two dots, because they actually represent ice. The pictograph on the top of the two ice dots is not as straightforward. There are a couple of different explanations that I've seen for it, but in its modern form, which you can see here, it's the element which means walking legs. So we're going to use that interpretation to remember how to write this kanji. Let's look at the stroke order of the kanji now. So on the left-hand side, we begin with the top. That's the first cocoon in modern day writing. The bottom, and we finish that cocoon with that small stroke there. Then we've got the strokes coming down. That's a silk thread, middle, left, and right. So there we have the left-hand element, the silk cocoon. On the right-hand side, we start with the walking legs. 1, 2, 3, and then the two ice dots. And of course, winter does involve sometimes walking around on ice. Now, if you put winter together with silk cocoons, the silk cocoons are actually grown during the spring and the summer. So the winter could, and I'm just imagining here, have probably meant to the ancient Chinese that it was the end of the silkworm season. So winter combined with silk means that something finishes or something ends. Now this is how we write the entire word, meaning something finishes or something ends. It's pronounced owarimasu, and you can see that kanji is the o part of that verb. In its plain form, we have owaru. And a typical sentence in which we might use this verb would be 学校は3時に終わります. School finishes at 3 o'clock. And that's the verb 終わります, owaru, meaning that something ends or something finishes.